John Bel Edwards will begin preparing this morning for a trip later this week. Engage Cuba, a leading coalition of private companies and businesses working to lift the embargo, will join Governor John Bel Edwards on a trade delegation to Havana, Cuba. The goal of the delegation is to strengthen economic partnerships between Louisiana and Cuba, particularly in agriculture. Now, the delegation will visit sites of commercial interest as well as academic and cultural institutions in Cuba. Back in July, Engage Cuba Chief of Staff Adelina Bryant attended a Louisiana delegation trip to Cuba led by Louisiana Agriculture and Forestry Commissioner Mike Strain. Following this trip, Bryant spoke on the enormous opportunities for trade between Louisiana and Cuba.
They're seeking to sell more goods to Cuba, sell their rice, sell poultry, and they want all these American goods to be going through the Port of New Orleans, the Port of South Louisiana, the Port of Lafayette. There's no reason why Louisiana can't be a major competitor in this market off of our coast, and that's one of the main focuses of the trip. We really hope to start a dialogue that will allow Louisiana products to go through Louisiana ports and do more business in Cuba.
Now, in February, Engage Cuba launched a bipartisan Louisiana State Council in order to garner support across the state for lifting U.S. restrictions on trade and travel to Cuba. Louisiana has the potential to become a major trading partner with Cuba, as it was before the Cuban Revolution in the 1950s. The council seeks to advance legislation that would chip away at the U.S. embargo while allowing tourist travel in Cuba and removing the financing restrictions that make it difficult for farmers to compete in Cuba's growing agriculture.